Hey guys, what's up? It is Dominic, and in this video, we're going to be covering GoHighLevel payments and products section. Now, this is going to be the updated version, the 2024 version, because as you all know, I've done these videos in the past, and the 2022 and 2023 version have seen massive updates inside of HighLevel. So hopefully you're watching this in 2024 and it's completely updated, ready to go. But if you're new to the channel and you have no idea who I am, my name is Dominic Baptist, and I'm actually one of the top affiliates in the world for GoHighLevel. And I've been one of the top affiliates in the world for GoHighLevel for a very long time. I actually hold the record for the longest consecutive first place wins on the GoHighLevel leaderboard, and I even have the golden trophy, as you can see right here, for reaching $1 million in commission. Fun fact, I've already reached 2 million, so I'm waiting for my second trophy. I'm just kidding, they only give you one. And if you want to know how I became the top affiliate in the world, you can check out my course, which is completely free. It's in the description below, and you can sign up under me as an affiliate and get 30 days for free, an extended free trial, not just 14 days, 30 days for free. And on top of that, you're going to get in contact with me personally, and then you're going to get my second course, which has a white labeled onboarding. I'm updating all of these courses, by the way. Everything is going to be completely updated and ready to go. I promise if you're my affiliate, you will not be disappointed. All right, guys, this is absolutely huge. I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek of my brand new, fully updated second course. Now, this is the white labeled onboarding course. I'm not only updating the entire course so that everything makes sense and looks correct for your clients, but I'm also adding a ton of new features and a ton of new videos that are going to make onboarding clients so much easier. And it's also a great course for you to go over if you don't know much about GoHighLevel. I've already filmed and edited around 7 videos, but when this is done, you're going to want to be my affiliate, because if you do sign up with me, you're going to get this course for free. So trust me, you don't want to miss this. I'd also like to point out that I have an affiliate leader course as well. This course is actually complete, and I've only let 15 people in it so far. You cannot purchase this course. You cannot secretly find your way in. You actually have to be approved by me to get this course. This is me teaching all my affiliate secrets. So if you want to be an affiliate leader like me and want to learn everything that I've done inside of the affiliate game, the #1 rule, of course, is you have to be my affiliate from the beginning, or else I don't get that 5% sub-affiliate commission, and it just makes no sense. Here in the affiliate program, we work together. And the second thing is, I need to know that you're going to make videos. But enough about that. That's a completely different course. I'm just letting you guys know, if you are interested in that and you think you can go out and be an affiliate leader, just hit me up in the DMs on Instagram or Facebook. I'll get back to you. But here we go, guys. The first initial sneak peek for the new and updated white labeled onboarding course. Hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome to the complete tutorial guide for this entire software program. Now, if you hop in here and you're still a little confused, don't worry. These video tutorials are going to make everything so much easier, and they're going to make your business so much better. The first thing I want to break down before I get into any of the actual features of the software is the purpose of the software, and honestly the purpose of software in your business in general. Our company does everything in its power to make your life easier, whether that's using automatic text messaging, which allows you to communicate with your clients and your customers automatically while being hands-free. And then there's integrations, having every single integration in one spot. That's all your social medias, your chat widget on your website, your forms, your surveys, anything you could imagine, even your Google My Business. It all leads into one amazing place. And for that exact reason, you'll never lose another lead again. And not only that, we also have payment processors if you want to run transactions. Some of the best marketing tools on the planet. And reputation management, it's going to be a breeze. You're going to get more Google reviews than you know what to do with. But the most important part about this software by far is the service. Nobody wants to go out and learn a massive software program, and you shouldn't want to either. And no business should have to. And that is why we're going to help you with every step of the way. And not only that, we can actually build the systems and utilize the software for you. But don't worry, you will understand absolutely everything by the end of these videos. But that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's get right into the software. The first thing you're going to do when you log in is you're going to see something called a launchpad. And there you go. I honestly cut it off. There's more to the video that was going to be played, but I can't give you guys everything. Now, this is just the intro video to the entire course. So imagine how amazing that's going to be when your clients get onboarded and they see that, an explanation of everything that they're getting, how they're getting it, how to onboard themselves, and everything in between, all completely white labeled and explained by me, someone who's been there and done that for years. Like I said, couldn't be more excited. You guys are going to absolutely love this. And don't worry, if you're not my affiliate and you've had GoHighLevel for years and there's no way that you could possibly switch, I am going to be selling this course. You can still get your hands on it, but it's easier just to be my affiliate because you get way more. So if you haven't signed up, check the link in the description below. And then finally, let's get back to the original video, uncovering payments and products inside of HighLevel. All right, the most important thing by far is integrations. Now, if we come all the way over here to the far right, you will notice that we have multiple different ways to integrate our payment processor. The #1 by far is Stripe. If you're not using Stripe to run your SaaS, it's going to be a little more difficult. Everything just runs so smoothly through Stripe that I highly suggest using it if you can. But as you can see, we have these other options as well. We have NMI, Authorize.net, and if you come all the way down here, we even have PayPal. So yes, you can use PayPal. It's just a little more difficult in my opinion, and once again, I highly recommend using Stripe. And if you want to learn how to connect your Stripe account, all you do is click this button right here that says Connect with Stripe. But let me show you all the other ways to connect Stripe as well. We can go over to the Launchpad area up here, and if you scroll down, you can connect Stripe right there in the Launchpad area, or you can go to the settings, and then you can scroll down here to integrations, payments, and you can connect Stripe right here as well. There's even a place to connect Stripe on the agency view, but I'll cover that in a second. For right now, we're going to click continue. It's going to bring us back to this page where we're going to click connect with Stripe. Then it's just going to bring you to Stripe and you're going to log in and connect. And then once you log in and connect, it's going to take you back to the page where you can see Stripe live mode is enabled, Stripe test mode is enabled. If everything is running smoothly on your Stripe account, this is exactly what your screen should look like. So now let's check out what we can do with Stripe enabled. The first thing I'm going to do is go over to invoices. Now invoices are really good for your clients. I don't know if they're necessarily good for you as an agency owner, but they're great for clients. But I also know a lot of agency owners that love invoices. They use these all the time. So I guess it's just up to preference. However, this is super easy to use. You're just going to go over here to the far right and click plus new. And then as you can see, we've got new invoice and new recurring template. So if you're going to do a recurring invoice, then I would click this one right here. This would be for any type of service that's monthly recurring, which of course we deal with. Or if you just have a single invoice, which is what my land clearing business does, then you would click new invoice. And as you can see, it has everything done for you right here. You can change any of these things that you want. You can select the file. You can add the client right there. You can even add the item itself, which I'm going to show you how to add products and then add items in a second. But this is pretty much just a basic invoice. If you've worked with invoices in the past, then you'll have no problem doing this. I personally don't use the invoices for my SaaS or for my affiliate side of the program, but we do use it for custom property solutions, which is my land clearing business. So for instance, whenever we win a bid for a contract, we're going to send them an invoice for, let's say, $10,000, and then they can pay it right there. And then if you click these three little dots at the top, you can see a preview of the invoice or record the payment. So you have both those options right there. And then you got save and send. But that's pretty much it for invoices, which brings us to the next section, which is documents and contracts. Now this is pretty cool because it's brand new. So what you can do with documents and contracts, which as you can see over here are also known as proposals, estimates, and then contracts again, is you can actually create the contract for your customer. So if I click plus new at the top right here, I can either upload a PDF of a contract that I already have, or I can just make a new document. Now, like most things in GoHighLevel, the builder is pretty simple. So if I click plus over here to add an element on the left, I'm going to see my 7 different elements that I can add. Let's start with the text. We're going to drag and drop it right there. And then I can create the heading and the subheading. Very easy. Just like the video I posted right before this one on how to build a website inside of GoHighLevel, it's the exact same way. So let me add another element here. We can add an image right below that. And then you can see all the editing features of that image right there. Let's add another element. We can do a video. That's pretty cool. And with the video, you're just going to paste the URL just like in the website video. Let's add another element. We've got table. Let's add that right there. This is pretty cool if you've done multiple services or you need like a table of contents, then you can add that right there. Next one's going to be a product list. Let's scroll down here. Once again, this is really cool if you have multiple services or even one service or product, you can show it right there. Next is going to be a page break. For instance, if you wanted multiple pages, but you wanted to break it right in the middle, you could break it wherever you wanted. And then we're going to add the last one, which is a signature. And this is probably the most important element because you have to get that signature on file. And you can spread this out as big as you want, as big and bold as you possibly want the signature, you can do it. And at the top right, you can save it or preview it. Let's preview it real quick. And there we go. We have our beautiful little document right here, our contract. It looks amazing. And I can't wait for someone to sign right there. Then next to preview, we have save and then we have send. So we're going to save it real quick and then we're going to head back. You can also build your own templates in the documents and contract section. This comes in handy if you're going to be sending out multiple contracts that look similar, which most of you probably are. So if you want to do that and save one, then just make a template right there. The next is orders. This is more for e-com purposes. If you guys are having multiple products inside of like an e-com page, inside of a funnel page or something like that, then this is where you would track all of your orders. Similar to orders is subscriptions. This is more so for monthly recurring purchases like software itself. So you can track all your subscriptions and monthly recurring products right here under subscriptions. And then we have transactions, which is basically just going to track everything. All the transactions will be right here. So basically for tax purposes, for accounting purposes, this is going to come in handy a lot. And then next, the most important section in my opinion is products. This is where you actually create the products if you're not doing it inside of Stripe directly. So as you can see, we can import from Stripe directly if we want. So if you guys already have products that are built inside of Stripe, or if you're using SaaS Pro and you build something on the SaaS configurator on the agency view, which I'll show you in a second, then you can literally just import it directly from Stripe. So check this out. I'll click select Stripe price and you can see all of my different Stripe IDs and everything that I've built inside of Stripe, including my SaaS prices. So as you can see, I have my $297 professional plan right here because it says agency plan at the end. I know that's an agency plan, which means it's a SaaS configurator plan. So I'm going to click that and then you can put your own setup fee right here if you want and import the product. Then it's going to bring you to this edit page. You can honestly ignore this and click back and the product will still be imported, but let me show you what it does. So I've got the title of the product right here. We can't change it because it's already built inside of the SaaS configurator. So if you want to change the name, you got to go change it in the SaaS configurator, then import it again. That is extremely important. If you change the SaaS configurator, you need to come back into here and import the product again because it's going to change. Then you can change the description right here. You can upload a file right here under media. If you want your product to have a photo that goes with it, we've got product type, service, and then we've got recurring, monthly, number of payments. All that stuff is right here. We got additional options where you can see the price description, the membership offer. If you have a course that goes with it, you can do that here, and the price ID under Stripe, and then additional information information at the end, which once again is just going to show price ID and if the product is live or not. But most of you will just be skipping this page and you'll click back. And then there you go. You got professional agency plan. If it says agency plan, like I said before, that means it is a SaaS configurator product. Now, what if your product doesn't exist in Stripe? What if it just doesn't exist at all and you want to create it? Well, you're going to click create product at the top right. This comes in handy when doing like setups, or if you're going to charge for a website. Like let's say you're going to charge $500 for a website build. Then you're going to have to go to create product because that product doesn't exist yet. And we're going to title it website creation fee. And then you're going to put a description. I just put, we will build you an entire functioning website to your likeness, but obviously you guys can put whatever you want there. Then once again, you can upload a media file if you want a product photo. You can do a product type. So this could be a service or a digital good. Honestly, I'd probably put digital good because yes, it's a service. You're building a website, but the website itself is a digital good. You can add the additional options if you want, but honestly, we're probably just gonna skip that. And then you've got a one-time or a recurring. We are going to be doing a one-time because it is a website. So we're going to charge $500 to build the site and then $97 a month after that to keep everything running inside of the software. That is how I've always done websites. That's how I'm always going to do websites. And then there's even a compare at price, which is that one trick everybody does where you enter a higher value and say, hey, it's on sale. So for instance, we could say it's usually $1,000 and we're running a deal where it's 50% off. And you even have an option to add another price, but we're not going to do that. And then you've got variants like size and color. This is more so for like e-com products. This is not necessarily a product like that, so we're just going to skip it. And we're going to click save at the bottom right. And then we're going to click back, and here it is. Website creation fee, $500 right there. Now, how do we get someone to purchase this? How do we actually get someone to see the page to buy it? Well, we have to create that page. And most people create that page inside of a funnel. So we're going to go over here to sites. We're going to click new funnel at the top right. We're going to name the funnel called product test and create. Now this funnel is completely blank. I could have started with a template, but that might have got a little confusing. So I'm just going to click add new step. We're going to name the step and we're going to create the funnel. Then we're going to click edit at the bottom left, and check this out. We've got a blank funnel right here. I'm going to add a full width. Then I'm going to add a row. We're going to do one column, add an element. I'm going to scroll all the way down here to the bottom where you're going to see two-step, one-step, and order confirmation. Now I'm not a huge fan of two-step order forms. They're literally just an extra step. So I'm going to do a one-step order form, and we can actually change all this information right here. Obviously, we don't need a shipping address. So if I click on advanced over here in the top right, instead of shipping and your info, I'm just going to call it personal info. And then instead of upgrade your order and save, I'm just going to say get your website today. And we can keep company name, keep full name, email address, phone number, all that stuff is fine, but we're going to toggle shipping off. We're going to hide shipping. We just don't need it. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we have something called enable cart mode and product description. So cart mode allows you to pick multiple items versus picking one. Now we only have one product in here, so this doesn't even matter. But let's say we had 2 or 3 different options and you want them to only be able to click one. You do not want them to be able to click all 3. Then that is where you enable and disable cart mode. So just remember that if you're having trouble with that issue. Then we can scroll down here. We've got coupon options. We didn't make any coupons yet, but if you did, you can enable that right there. Then we've got terms and conditions where you can have that little I agree to the terms and conditions button. Sticky contact, that's pretty cool. If they've been on your website before, then it'll just show their contact information already. And then we got new contact on every purchase, validate disposable email, all these different options to make it as smooth as possible. But ultimately we're done here. So I'm going to click save at the top right. And then once we're done, I'm going to click the backspace right here, and I'm going to show you how to actually add the product. So as you can see over here to the far right, there is something called products. I'm going to click products, and then I'm going to click add product right here. And once I click products, it's going to show me the 2 products that we just imported. I'm going to do website creation fee. And then for price, I'm going to do the $500 amount. We're going to call it website creation fee. And then we're going to do a price display override. This is optional, so I'm going to keep it the way it is for right now. I'm going to click save. All right, let's go back to overview and see how this bad boy's looking. So I'm going to click this button right here called view page. And here we go. Check it out. We've got the entire page completely done. Add in the company name, the full name, email address, phone number, all that stuff. You can enter the coupon right here if you have one, if you want to add one. We've got pay by card or Google Play, whichever one the customer wants to do. We've got the I agree to the terms and conditions right here at the end. And we've got the $500 amount right there. Everything looks amazing, and all you have to do is put in that information, complete the order, and you're good to go. But I did say I would cover automations too, so I'm going to show you how to automate these product pages. Because of course, when someone buys something like this, you want to send them a thank you text or an email or something. So let's go do that right now. The first thing we're going to do is go over to automations right here. Then we're going to click create workflow at the top right, and we're going to start from scratch. Let's rename the workflow. And then the first thing we do when we create any workflow is add the trigger. So check out the different trigger events for products. So I'm going to scroll all the way down here. We've got payments right here, right above Shopify, and right below membership. So if you can't find it, it's right there. So the first one we have is invoice trigger. So you can actually use an invoice as a trigger event to trigger, an automatic text message, an email, a task, whatever it may be. You can use that invoice as a trigger. So the filter is that the invoice was sent. So not only can I make a trigger based on if the invoice was sent, I can make a trigger based on if the invoice was paid. So for instance, let's say I do sent and I save the trigger, then I can create an SMS campaign that says, we just sent you your invoice or something like that, that reminds them, hey, we just sent you an invoice, make sure to get that paid. And we can have this automation keep going and going and going until the invoice is paid. So I'll save that action right there. Then check this out. We're going to add another trigger, and instead of sent, we can do paid. So we could create another automation based off when it was paid. I'd also like to point out that you can add filters too. So the filters are just going to make it extremely specific, which means you can just create trigger links based on insanely specific actions, like invoice statuses that are paid, but they have like some type of custom field in there, like a business name. So this could come in handy depending on how specific you are with your clients. Now we're going to save the trigger and we're good to go. The next trigger event for payments is going to be right below invoice, which is payment received. So this is just a payment received in general. So if I add this filter right here, we can select all the different products, the global product, payment status, source, any of these things, and create the trigger based off the payment being received from anywhere inside of GHL. But honestly, I never use this one. I'm going to show you guys what I use instead. Instead of using payment received, I use order form submitted or order submitted because it's very similar to the same thing. Obviously, payment received covers a lot more, but we deal with a lot of products here, especially if you're selling websites or any type of digital good. You're just going to create a product. And whenever that order is submitted, that order form that we just created 5 seconds ago, that means you're getting paid. So your trigger event is still the exact same. So let's do order form submission. Then I'm going to click add filter, select the filter, and there's multiple different options that you can do. So you can do a submission type or you can do an in-funnel website. Well, we just built it in the funnel, so let's do that. Then we're going to select the funnel that we want, product test right here. We're going to add another filter, select. We've got 2 different types again. Let's do page is. Then you're going to see our page, the test page that we created. We're going to add another filter, select product is. So if we had multiple products, this would work great, even though we only have one. Click select, website creation fee. And then you can go even further and you can select one more and you can do a bump, opt-in, sale, or upsell. We're going to do a sale. So whenever this product gets a sale, whenever someone buys the website creation fee, that's the trigger event. I know this looks like a lot for just one product, but trust me, you're going to want to do all 4 of these. That way there is no room for error. Then we're going to save the trigger and now we're good to go. We have a trigger event set up for when someone buys our product. And then of course we can add the SMS right below that and say, hey, thanks for buying it. We will get back to you as soon as it is done or when your order is done, whatever is next or whatever you want to automate, you can do that right there. Then let's add another trigger right here. We can scroll all the way back down. We've got orders submitted. This is usually for e-com. Like I said before, if you guys are running any type of orders, you can then create a trigger event based on the order submitted, but we're going to skip that one and go to proposals and estimates. So just like we did in the beginning when we were making proposals and estimates, you can add a trigger based on that. So let's add the filter, select the filter. We can do document type, document status, value. Any of these things can be trigger events. So let's do status. Select it. We can say is completed, sent, signed, accepted. So let's say it's signed and accepted. We're going to click that one. So whenever a proposal is signed and accepted, we can now use that as a trigger event to send them a text that says, hey, thank you for signing and accepting this document or this contract. We can now move on with our services. So something like that, you can trigger all of these different things under proposals and estimates. Then we've got document type right here. Let's say is, and we're going to say it's an estimate, not a proposal. And there you go. That is how you do proposals and estimate triggers. And then we're going to save that trigger right there. And that's pretty much every single trigger event that you're going to be using for payments and products. So now you know how to build payments and products and how to automate them after they are paid or sent or abandoned. Any of those things you can now trigger and automate right below that. Next on the list after products is coupons. I told you guys I was going to get to coupons in a second. So if we go over here to create coupon at the top right, then we can actually create our own coupon. So we can do a coupon right here. Then we can enter the coupon. We'll do save 15. We're going to click coupon type and it's going to be a percentage coupon, but you can also do a fixed coupon as well. Let's do percentage. And we're going to do a 15% discount. And then we can even do the start and end date and the start and end time. So let's do the start date on the 23rd. And this is going to start at 7 a.m. And then the end date is going to be the 27th. And let's do 7 a.m. again. And then down here below, we've got limit the total number of times the coupon can be redeemed. So we're going to click that and we're going to say 1. And then we've got limit this coupon to selected products / offers. Of course, we want to do that. We're going to select the product of website creation fee. And then we've got limit to 1 per user. And then we've got also apply to recurring future payments if applicable. So for instance, if this is a recurring payment, like $300 a month, do you want them to get 15% off every single time or just one time? This is not a recurring product, so I guess it doesn't matter. Then we can just click create. And there we go. Now we have the save 15. Let's go see if it works. Okay, so we're back here at the preview page for our order form submission on that website build. Let's go right over here to enter coupon and type in save 15 and then click apply. And there you go. It says coupon code applied, save 15, and we went from 500 to 425. Awesome. We have saved $75. It worked perfectly. So easy to do. If you guys want to do coupons, now you know how to do them. The next over here is settings. This is where you can enable automatic sales receipts for payments. People love doing this, so I would highly recommend turning this on. And then you can have the title, the receipt prefix, the receipt start number, and the email default. If you want to build your own email, you can do that too, but I would just use the default, to be honest. The next, we've got taxes over here. I know nobody likes thinking about taxes or doing them, but this is a great way to get everything started and to treat this like a real business. Trust me, at some point, you're going to have to look into this. So you can actually create your tax right here, name of the tax, the rate, description, and the tax ID number. I'm pretty sure your accountant can help you with all this stuff, but there it is. And then lastly, we've got notifications right here at the bottom. This is where you can notify people based off like abandoned carts. This is huge on like Shopify. So we're going to keep it at default. This is an email template, and you can send it after 10 hours or 24 hours or whatever you want to do. So let's click save right there. And then lastly, we're going to go over to integrations at the top right, which we already covered. So we're back to square one. Once again, I highly recommend using Stripe, but if you can't because of your country or for whatever reason, then of course you've got all these other options right here. And as far as payments and products go for the sub account view, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know. But there are a few little tips and tricks you need to know about the agency view. So let's go over there. So as you can see, I switched over to the agency view. If you run an agency on GHL, which most of you watching probably do, then this is what the agency view looks like. So first I want to break down how you get the SaaS configurator in the first place. You have to be on the $497 SaaS Pro plan. And if you want a free trial to that, 30 days for free, use my link in the description below and you will see this exact page right here. But in order to get the SaaS configurator to actually work and to create products inside of the page, you have to connect Stripe. So we're going to click settings over here in the bottom left, and then we're going to click Stripe over here in the bottom left. And this is where you can connect and disconnect your Stripe account for the agency itself. This is extremely important. It's how you're going to run your entire SaaS company. So make sure you do this. It should be one of the first things that you ever do when starting your account. And then once you've done this, you can go back to the SaaS configurator plans if you're paying for the $497 plan, and you can edit all of these right here. And once you edit anything in here, the price, the free trial period, anything that can affect the actual payment, the Stripe ID will automatically change inside of Stripe and it will become a new product, not an updated product, a new product. I cannot stress that enough. Only change these products if you're going to go back into the sub account and do everything we just did, because you're going to have to re-import all these products. It's not the biggest deal. It doesn't take that long, but I'm just saying be careful how often you change these SaaS configurator products. And if you want to learn more about the SaaS configurator, I actually have a video on YouTube. To be honest, many videos on YouTube that cover all of this, but you can go watch my video on how to set up GoHighLevel. I think it's just a few months old. It's not that far back, and it will cover all of that. That's pretty much it, guys. That's everything you need to know about the products and the payment section inside of GoHighLevel. Hopefully that helped a lot of you guys out. I'm glad I could finally update this video. It's perfect and ready for 2024, and there were a ton of cool new features that I got to add in this one. But before I head out, if you guys want to become my affiliate, which would be freaking awesome, then use the link in the description below. You're going to get 30 days for free. You're also going to get access to 2 free courses, including 2 free snapshots to get your agency up and running in just a few hours. And you're going to get access to me personally. You can DM me on Facebook, Instagram, text message, email, whatever you want to do. Just shoot me a message. If you're my affiliate, I'll help you out. And if you're not my affiliate, then good luck. I'd also like to point out that I'm still doing one-on-one Zoom calls. You guys have been ordering them a lot more lately now that I'm back on YouTube. So check out the link in the description below. You can get a one-on-one Zoom call with me. We'll hop on Zoom, we'll go into your account, do whatever you want to do, or we'll just talk about strategies and things like that. And on top of one-on-one Zooms, I do one-on-one setup Zoom calls too. So if you're new to GHL, you're trying to get your account set up and you don't know how to do it, and you'd rather just hop on with me and have me do it for you, then that will be in the link in the description below as well. But with all that being said, please make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed and like this video. It helps my channel out a lot. And once again, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.